what's going on guys? Arekkz here and welcome to something pretty special today. I am below this awesome black material here. I have my brand new PC from the guys at Dino PC. They basically got in touch a few weeks back, basically said we want to build you a really high spec PC. It'll be great for gaming, it'll be great for rendering your videos so I can do all my YouTube work, and we also want to customize it for you. So below this is my brand new PC. It's an Arekkz gaming PC, so it'll look really cool. Can't wait to show you guys. But before that, of course, a couple of weeks back, just before I went to E3, I went down to Dino PC and took part in their build challenge, so you can find that linked down below. Basically, I was given an hour and a preset number of parts, and I had to build a PC as quickly as possible. I did it in, I think, about 45 minutes. That's currently #1 on their leaderboard. There's only like a few other people that have done it so far, but regardless, #1, that was super cool. So shout out to him for that. But of course, following that, I just got back from E3 last week, and then this week I drove down and picked it up. It was all finished for me. So now, today, I'm gonna unbox it for you guys, show you what it's all about, show you what it looks like, all the specs and everything like that. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll follow up with a detailed benchmark test, showing you guys how it performs with some of the latest games, because of course this has a GTX 1080, so this is the brand new GPU. But yeah, I'll show you how it works with some of the latest games. Also, my Oculus just arrived, so I'll also use it as a chance to VR test it as well. Basically show you guys everything this can do. But you guys are obviously here for the unboxing, and I don't want to waste any more time, so let's take a look and show you guys what's inside. So, starting from the outside, we have a custom wrapped Corsair Carbide 600C inverse windowed case. It's inverse because the PSU goes at the top and the majority of the fans are at the bottom, hence the feet to raise it up so that the air can flow out there. The guys at Dino PC did an amazing job of wrapping this thing. I sent them over a design with my new logo and they brought it to life. On the left you have a completely blank panel, which is the perfect space for the Arekkz Gaming logo. Again, that design makes its way around to the front with the Dino PC logo up top. And behind that, this is where you would go if you wanted to access the optical drives. But truth be told, no one really uses those these days, so in this case that won't really be used. On the top you then have the power button, a 3-speed fan controller, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, headphone and mic jacks, and finally a reset button. Then on the back we have all of the usual ports you'd find on your motherboard, obviously the display adapters for the Nvidia GTX 1080 up top, and most importantly, lots of USB 3.0 ports, which is especially useful if you're using the new Elgato HD60S, as that requires a USB 3.0 port to give you the zero delay when streaming. And finally, right at the bottom, you have the dust filter tray, which is actually magnetically attached to the bottom of the PC, so you can simply pull it out when you want to clean it, and then snap it straight back on. Really handy. However, if we then jump over to the right hand side, this is where you have the main window, and this is where you can see all the magic happen. Unlike a lot of PC cases, this doesn't need to be unscrewed to gain access to the inside. You simply pull the handle and you can open the door. And now that you can see inside, let's talk specs. Inside here we have an Intel Core i7-6700K processor, overclocked to 4.6 GHz, 16 GB of Corsair 3200 Vengeance LPX DDR4 memory, a 240GB SSD, as well as a secondary 2TB hard drive, a fully water-cooled Nvidia GTX 1080 Founders Edition GPU, complete with a custom water loop in Mayhem Aurora Red. All of this then sits in an Asus Z170 Pro gaming motherboard. You've got a Corsair 650W fully modular PSU, which is actually hidden at the top here behind this plate, again with some nice Arekkz gaming graphics on it. A total of 6 red LED Corsair 120mm fans, and the PC itself is running Windows 10, and there's also a 7.1 sound card. Now, if you want a recap of those specs, or you want to read them for yourself, you can actually find the complete spec list in the description box down below, plus a link to Dino PC's site. In fact, the really cool thing about this PC is that you will actually be able to buy it exactly as you see it here, complete with the Arekkz Gaming branding from Dino PC's website starting next week. They have a special edition page where you can buy PCs that they've made for other YouTubers. For example, right now you can find the PC they made for Trollsus, Daz Black, and Claire Chevon. And while mine isn't there at the time of making this video, next week you'll be able to go to that page and find my PC there. So if any of you guys are in the market for a new PC and fancy picking up the Arekkz Gaming Beast, then you'll be able to. And that, my friends, is pretty much it. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to the guys over at Dino PC for building this for me. it is absolutely amazing. To have my own custom made and wrapped PC is pretty insane. Plus, I've never had a water-cooled system before, so it's a really cool experience, and truth be told, I spend half my time just staring at the insides through the window. Pretty sure that's going to have an impact on my productivity, but who cares? Either way, shout out to them for this, and again, don't forget that I'll be following this up with a second video in a couple of weeks once I put this through its paces to show you guys exactly what it can do, how I handle some of the latest games, VR, and my day-to-day video production. But until then, thank you very much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.